So hi friends, welcome to Unacademy UPSC Current Affairs, and today under the current Polity of the Day series we will be discussing about Panchayati Raj system in India. So in some of the states the elections to the Panchayati Raj institutions were held recently, and on that basis we will be discussing about Panchayati Raj system in the country. So welcome everyone, welcome to Unacademy, welcome to Unacademy UPSC Current Affairs, and I am myself Joicy Joy who will be presenting this series for you. Let's begin. Before that, wishing you all a very happy new year. I hope 2021 will be a blessed year for all of you. So once again, a very happy new year. And before we start with the session, I would like to introduce the courses that we provide on Unacademy. So considering the June 2021 prelims exam, it is scheduled on 27th of June 2021. So considering that, we have designed 6 months crash courses for you. These 6 months crash courses will be available bilingual in Hindi and also in English medium. And the features or the highlights of these courses, the crash courses, would be that there will be a 100% prelim syllabus coverage. The top educators of Unacademy would be handling the sessions. There will be a prelims test series along with the analysis of the test series. You would be given the PDF study material. There will be dedicated doubt clearing sessions and also for your interview preparations. And we also have long-term courses, long-term batches. The long-term batches will be for 1 year and 2 years. 1 year batches are available in bilingual, also in Hindi and also in English. Again, we have 2 year long-term batches which shall also be available bilingual in Hindi and also in English. And this is regarding the combo offer Unacademy is providing. So this is a combination of both your GS papers and the optionals. So you can choose for the combination of either the plus subscription and the optionals or the iconic subscription and the optionals. So these are the two combo offers that are available for you. Either the plus subscription, along with that you can choose an optional, or the iconic subscription and the optional. And this is regarding the fee structure of the combo. So if you are going for a optional course along with iconic subscription for 12 months, your subscription fee would be 88,705. For 24 months it will be 1,31,510. For 36 months it will be 1,67,220. And if you are going for a plus subscription and along with that if you are opting for an optional, the 12-month subscription fee would be 70,103. 24 months it will be 99,680, and 36 months it will be 1,21,200. You can use my referral code. This is my referral code Joicy10. So if you are subscribing to any of the courses, either the plus courses or iconic courses, you can use my referral code which is Joicy10, and you will get an extra 10% flat offer, a 10% extra offer on the subscriptions that you make. This is regarding the iconic price hike. So Unacademy is soon to announce a price hike for the iconic subscriptions. So you can make your subscriptions as early as possible. Now the features of the iconic subscription. The features of iconic subscription, it includes you will be getting a personal coach, a mentor throughout your preparation. You will get access to mains test series along with evaluation. You will be getting a customized study planner, study booster sessions, high intensity workshops, daily answer writing practice, and also daily content. So all these features are apart from the features available on plus subscription. So you will get all the classes along with that these special features as well. सौरभ इज आस्किंग मी यूपीएससी में फॉर्म कब भरना जाते हैं प्लीज़. अभी तो नोटिफिकेशन अभी तक आया नहीं है. नेक्स्ट ईयर का नोटिफिकेशन जब आएगा उन लोग ने मेंशन करेगा कितना तारीख तक आप एप्लीकेशन फिल कर सकते हैं, आप एप्लीकेशन दे सकते हैं. नोटिफिकेशन में डेट वगैरह आएगा और नोटिफिकेशन अभी तक आया नहीं 2021 का. वी आर वेटिंग. इट शुड कम इन द मंथ ऑफ जैन और फेब्रुवरी. ओके सौरभ. So Ankit, once again happy new year. Thank you Ankit, thank you so much. And if you are making any subscriptions, either the plus subscription or the iconic subscription, you can use my code. This is my code Joicy10 referral code. You can get it, you can use this code and get a 10% offer on the subscriptions that you make. and this is regarding the biggest offer of Unacademy of 2020. So UPSC CSE GS plus subscription and the optional, it comes at 70,153. Earlier it was 77,000. UPSC CSE GS iconic subscription and the optional, it comes at 88,705. Earlier it was 97,000. You can use my code Joicy10 JOICY. You will get an extra 10% off. So let's get started. Let's first come to the current affairs. Preetam Kumar, Happy New Year, ma'am. Preetam, Happy New Year. So, yeah, let's come to the current affair first. Let's see what is in the news. Recently, elections to the president and the vice president post in 3-tier panchayats in the districts of Kerala was held. So, the panchayat president, the election to the post of panchayat president and the vice president of the panchayat. So, it was held in Kerala. The district collector, the district administration or the district collector will be the presiding officer of the election process in the district panchayat, while in the block and gram panchayats, the respective returning officers will preside over the election. So, district collector, so this can be a prelims question. Who will be the presiding officer in the election process in the district panchayat? In the case of district panchayat, the district collector will be the presiding officer. And in case of block panchayat and gram panchayat, it's a 3-tier system. We know Panchayati Raj institutions in India, it's a 3-tier system. We have the district panchayat, we have the block panchayat, or we also have village panchayat or the gram panchayat. So the district level elections will be presided over by the district collector, and when it comes to gram panchayats and the block panchayats, it will be the respective returning officers who will be presiding the elections. Election will be held if there are more than one candidate contesting for the president and vice president post. So this is a situation when the elections will be held. If there are more number of candidates, more than one candidate who is contesting for the post of the president of the panchayat and the vice president, then elections will be held, and members have to mark X against the name of their preferred candidate and write their name and affix the signature on the back side of the ballot. So the elections will be held through ballot. Now, how the election is being done, the panchayat members have to mark X against the name of the preferred candidate. Suppose there are 2 or more candidates, they have to mark the X against the name of the preferred candidate and also write their name and affix the signature on the back side of the ballot paper. This is the procedure to be followed in case of electing. This is how the election is held. Now, this is the current affair, but we have to understand the Panchayati Raj system in India in detail. So, we will be coming to the Panchayati Raj institutions in India in detail. Let's start with Panchayati Raj institution. We have a 3-tier structure for the Indian Panchayati Raj system. So, 3-tier structure of the Indian administration for the rural development. So, what is this 3-tier structure? At the top level, we have the district panchayat, then we have the block panchayat, and then we have the village panchayat or the gram panchayat. So this is the 3-tier structure that we have in India. What is the very purpose of Panchayati Raj institutions? It is to develop local self-government. Local self-government, or what we call as grassroots governance. So local self-government or grassroots governance in the district, in the zones and villages. So in the district, local self-governance will be ensured through district panchayats. At zonal level, there will be block panchayats. And at the village level, there will be gram panchayats or village panchayat. So the aim is to develop local self-government, that is grassroots level governance. And Panchayati Raj institution in India is not purely a post-independence phenomena. What does it mean? The idea of Panchayati Raj institution, or the concept, the idea or the concept of Panchayati Raj institution did not evolve in India after independence. It was much before. It was there much before. So the concept of Panchayati Raj institutions, or the idea of Panchayati Raj institutions was introduced into India not before, not after independence, but before independence it existed. So let's see the background. let's look into the history. In the time of Rig Veda, that is 1700 BC, evidences suggest that self-governing village bodies called the Sabhas existed. You must have learned this in your ancient history classes. During the Rig Veda period, there were Sabhas and Samatis. So, Sabhas were a kind of self-governing village bodies. So, Sabhas were self-governing village bodies which are very much similar to the Panchayati Raj institutions that we have in India right now. So, that is why I said the concept or the idea of Panchayati Raj institutions are not new to India, or they did not evolve after getting independence. So, it is there since the time of Rig Veda. So, during Rig Veda, there were Sabhas, and Sabhas were much like the Panchayati Raj institutions. They were self-governing village bodies. The Parliament passed 2 amendments to the Constitution to create Panchayati Raj institutions. Very important 2 amendments, 73rd Constitutional Amendment and 74th Amendment to the Constitution. The 73rd and the 74th Amendments to the Constitution added rural as well as urban local bodies which are the panchayats and the municipalities, and gave them a constitutional status. So the Panchayati Raj institutions and the municipalities, they were given a constitutional status through the 73rd and 74th Amendment Act. 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act was passed for rural local bodies, that is the panchayats, and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act was passed for urban local bodies, that is the municipalities, and they were made institutions of self-government. So they were made the institutions of local self-government, and they were given a constitutional status under the 73rd and the 74th Constitutional Amendment Acts. Now let's look into these acts in detail. The 73rd and the 74th Constitutional Amendment Act. First, the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1992. It was a significant step in creating democratic institutions at the grassroots level in the country and transformed representative democracy into participatory democracy. Now, sorry, 3 points are important here. How they become democratic institutions. Now, what is democracy? Democracy is when the people choose their representatives. So when people choose their representatives, it becomes a democratic institution. And how does people choose their representative? Through elections. And in India, now we have universal adult franchise. That is, every citizen of the country above the age of 18 years has the right to vote. So, the democratic institution means creating institutions through elections. That is, the people are choosing their representatives to form the institution. That is the concept of democratic institution. Now, grassroots level. Grassroots level means the lowermost level. Because the lowermost level or the grassroots level of administration will ensure there is delegation of duties, and this will also ensure that the grassroots level or the decision is made at the grassroots level. And what is the advantage? The interest of the people or the wishes of the people can be taken into consideration. So this is the advantage. So grassroots level institutions in the country and transformed representative democracy into participatory democracy. How? The participatory democracy, concept of participatory democracy came up with the Gram Sabha. Now, representative democracy means people will elect their representative. So, representative is elected, and the elected representatives, they represent the people. People do not have a direct say. It is only through the representatives that the people can show their interest. So, under representative democracy, people do not have a direct say, but rather the representatives whom the people have chosen, they will represent the people. Now, what is participatory democracy? Participatory democracy means people are directly involved or people are directly participating in the decision making process. Example is Gram Sabha. So, participatory democracy means people directly involved in the decision making process and administration. So Gram Sabha is an example of participatory democracy, and a Gram Sabha, the members of a Gram Sabha are all the adult members of that particular panchayat. So in a particular panchayat, everyone who is eligible to vote, that is 18 years and above, and whose names appear in the electoral roll, they are the members of the Gram Sabha. But one challenge or disadvantage, or what we can say one of the bottlenecks with the Gram Sabha is that generally the Gram Sabha meetings are not very effective. We will come to that when we do the analysis in some other lectures. So not going into the details now. So this is participatory democracy, and the difference between participatory and representative democracy is that under a representative democracy, people do not have a direct say. It is the representatives who will represent the people. Under participatory democracy, people do participate in the decision making process and in the administration. The 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act added Part 9 to the Constitution, the Panchayats. So this is the Part 9 and the 11th Schedule. So Part 9 and 11th Schedule was added to the Constitution. The 11th Schedule contains 29 functional items of the Panchayats. So 11th Schedule was added and it contained 29 functional items of the Panchayats. Sorry. So through the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, Part 9 was added to the Constitution, and also the 11th Schedule was added to the Constitution. Now, you may get questions, what is Part 9 of the Constitution, especially schedules, because in the prelims previous year prelims examination, schedules are asked directly for the prelims. So you can expect such type of questions. So 11th Schedule of the Constitution deals with the Panchayats, Panchayati Raj institutions. Now, the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, it has two parts. One is compulsory provisions, other one is voluntary provisions. So compulsory provisions must be added to state laws, including the creation of new Panchayati Raj institutions. So compulsory provisions, by the name itself it is clear, these are compulsory provisions, and the state legislation has to add the compulsory provisions to the state laws. And voluntary provisions are those provisions which work at the discretion of the state government. If the state government wants to give these powers to the panchayats, the government can. Otherwise, no need. So these are discretionary in nature. It is upon the state government to decide. But there are also compulsory provisions which is compulsory for each state government to be added to their state law. Now, Gram Sabha is the primary body of the Panchayati Raj system. And what is Gram Sabha? It's a village assembly. And village assembly consisting of all registered voters within the area of the panchayat. So Gram Sabha, it is an example of participatory democracy. All the registered voters of that area of the panchayat, they are members of the Gram Sabha, and it's a village assembly where major decisions will be taken and also discussions will be held. Okay. And 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, it provides for the establishment of a three-tier system of Panchayati Raj in the states. What is this three-tier system? Village, intermediate and district level Panchayat. Village Panchayat, intermediate is the block level Panchayat and the district level. But states with a population of less than 20 lakhs may not constitute the intermediate level. So the 73rd Constitutional Amendment has given this provision. Those states which has a population of less than 20 lakhs, that is small states with lesser population density or population, they can constitute the Panchayati Raj institutions at two levels, that is at the village level and at the district level. This is another important point. Members to all levels of the Panchayati Raj are elected directly. directly, and the chairpersons to the intermediate and district level are elected indirectly. So members to all the levels of the Panchayati Raj institutions, they are elected directly, and chairpersons to the intermediate level and the district level, they are elected indirectly from the elected members, and at the village level the chairperson is elected as determined by the state government. So this is the system that we follow. Now, according to the constitutional provisions, according to 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, the members to all the three levels of the Panchayati Raj institutions, these members are elected directly. Now, coming to intermediate level and the district level, the chairpersons are elected indirectly from among the members. In case of Gram Panchayat or village Panchayat, the chairperson can be elected either directly or indirectly, and this will be decided by the state government. So state government has the discretion, and these comes under the discretionary powers of the state government. The SC and the ST reservation to be provided to all three tiers in accordance to their population percentage. So reservations to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, it should be in proportion to their population. Shivani Mehra has commented, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Shivani. Gaurav, what is block level and how many villages in a block? Depends. It depends from state to state. Block level is intermediate level. Okay. Gaurav, block is intermediate level, and how many villages depending on the state. Now, not less than 1/3 of the total number of seats to be reserved for women. So this is a very important point. That is 1/3 of the seats should be entirely reserved for women, and not less than 1/3 of the total number of seats for offices for the chairperson at all levels of the panchayats should be reserved for women. So members and also the 1/3 of the chairpersons, the seat of the chairpersons and the offices of the chairperson should also be reserved for women. So 1/3 reservation. Now this is provided by the constitution, and now there is a debate going on that the legislative assembly of the states and parliament, especially the parliament, Lok Sabha, should also adopt such kind of reservation. So there is a debate going on now, and that would be a great legislative reform. This is one kind of political empowerment that we can give our women. So Panchayati Raj institutions, the constitution of the Panchayati Raj institutions and the 73rd amendment, 73rd and 74th amendment acts, this has also brought in a political empowerment for the women. So whenever you are writing about political empowerment of women, you can mention about the Panchayati Raj institutions and the municipalities, the 73rd and the 74th Constitutional Amendment Acts. I'm really sorry, I have a throat infection, that is why in between sorry. So yes, this is the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. Now coming to the significance, before that, if you have any doubts, put them in the comment section. I'll answer them. So let me know. I'll just take the comments now. So I'll give you just 30 seconds. You can post your comments or doubts. No doubts. If it's clear, we'll continue. Okay, ma'am, सेंधा नमक और गर्म पानी से. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm taking saline gargle. 2 दिन में अच्छा हो जाएगा. Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm doing that, but still, I have this problem with my throat always. It's always there. And as a teacher, there is no choice of giving a throat rest for the throat. Clear. So Preetham has commented it's clear. So let's continue. Now, let's come to the significance of Panchayati Raj institutions. First, this is a very important topic for your mains examination. Okay, very important for mains. First one, to promote democratic representation. Why? Because democracy reaches even the grassroots level. So it will promote democratic representation. It increases the cooperation among people, democratic participation and decentralization. What is meant by decentralization? It is delegating the power and authority to the lower levels of the government. This is decentralization. Democratic participation means it is through elections that we ensure democracy. So more participation and increases cooperation among the people. So it promotes democratic representation. Secondly, it's an effective and it helps in effective and efficient planning, especially through Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha discusses the development work plans called Gram Panchayat Development Plan. So Gram Panchayat Development Plan, the plan of the Gram Panchayat is discussed and it's approved by the Gram Sabha. So it will be discussed in the Gram Sabha and the Gram Sabha will be approving it. So it helps in effective and efficient planning. Third, it ensures good governance. Good governance, it includes the less privileged section of the society because 1/3 of reservation is given for women. According to the proportion of their population, SC and ST reservations are given. And the vulnerable people or less privileged people, they become a part of the village level governance or grassroots level administration. Now, it's a bottom-up approach. So, bottom-up approach, it reflects the needs of various stakeholders from the bottom level, from the lower level. It's a bottom-up approach. It reflects the needs of various stakeholders. Stakeholders means different participants. Okay. What are the challenges? What are the challenges of the Panchayati Raj institutions? Lack of effective devolution. Devolution means bringing the power to the lower levels. Okay. So lack of effective devolution. Devolution of power and authority to the panchayats have been left to the discretion of the states. As we have seen, there are compulsory provisions and discretionary provisions. So these discretionary provisions, it has to be granted by the state governments. So how much power has to be given to the panchayats and how much authority has to be passed on to the panchayats, it decided by the states. It's a part of the discretionary power of the state. So what happens, most of the states, the state governments, they do not want to delegate much power to the panchayats. So there is a lack of effective devolution. Second one is insufficient funds, and this was one question asked by UPSC previously in the mains examination. Like I don't exactly remember the statement UPSC had asked, but the sum and substance of the question was that the Panchayati Raj institutions and the local governments, panchayats and the municipalities, they are much dependent on the state government for their financial resources, as in case the state governments are dependent on the central government. So similarly, the panchayats are also dependent on the states, so they have inadequate funding. And I think it was in the last year economic survey or last to last year economic survey, there was a separate chapter about the working of Panchayati Raj institutions and the municipalities, and also how they mobilize their financial resources. So according to the survey, the finding of the survey was that the municipalities in the country are doing far better in case of mobilizing financial resources. But when it comes to Panchayati Raj institutions, they always suffer the problem of insufficient funds. So they do not have adequate funds to run the institutions. So that problem is there, and that was highlighted in the survey, and that itself is a reason why it's an important topic. See, every year the government brings the economic survey, and whatever topics are exclusively discussed in the survey becomes very important for your examination. Definitely this year's survey, hopefully I'll be taking up the survey classes and the budget classes as well. But I was just telling you because this point came to my mind while we were discussing this topic. So insufficient funds is another issue. The local bodies face problems of inadequate finance to carry out various activities assigned to them. And another one is infrastructural challenges. So infrastructural challenges, again, lack of supporting staff, lack of convergence of various government programs. These are all the other challenges that the Panchayati Raj institutions in the country face. So that is all about Panchayati Raj institutions. I hope this class was helpful to you. I hope this has helped you in your preparation in some way. Let me know your comments in the comment section. And I have a special class scheduled at 10 p.m. on our Plus platform, and it's free for everyone. Please do join for the special classes at 10 p.m. I hope to see you all at 10 p.m. and wishing you again a very wonderful 2021. And let me conclude, but before that, one more time about the combo offer Unacademy is providing. So this is the biggest offer of 2020, and it's a combo offer. You can opt for UPSC CSE GS plus subscription and the optionals, and it comes at 70,153. Earlier the subscription fee was 77,000. UPSC CSE GS iconic subscription plus the optionals, it comes at 88,705. Earlier it was 97,000. You can also use my coupon code. This is my referral code Joicy10, Joicy10. You will get an extra 10% off on any of the subscriptions that you make. So I'll just take up the comments. Okay. Mohammad Aslam, good evening Aslam. Gaurav Chandra, yes ma'am, all clear. Thank you so much. Thank you Gaurav. And Bhavik Batra, good evening Bhavik. Happy New Year to everyone. So signing off, but see you at 10 o'clock on the Plus platform. Take care and bye-bye.